Hello friends, back again with my horror story. Here I will tell you the scariest horror story based on a true story. Keep watching my horror story. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, okay? My mother-in-law's secret urban legend from the land of Borneo. Nana looked at the Hardo brothers in turn. Then turned to Hardo. You mean, mother was married twice? Nana's reaction, which was not excessive, made Hardo heave a sigh of relief. If asked if she was surprised, it's natural that Nana would be surprised. Not only Nana, even Agung and Ahmad were also surprised to hear Hardo's explanation. Hardo shook his head. Not 2, but 7 times, answered Hardo. Huh, 7 times, bro. Why is it just like a song, widow 7 times? Said Ahmad, immediately getting a nudge from Agung. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to ridicule, I was just surprised, said Ahmad, looking down embarrassedly. Ha ha ha, it's okay. Actually, you're not wrong. We've all heard words like that many times. But what can we do? That's the reality, said Bonnie, not feeling offended at all. Ban, mother wants to be shrouded. Point to another sibling, seeing that his mother's body had begun to be lifted to be shrouded. Some men started to come out. Likewise with Hardo and his other siblings. Actually, Nana also wanted to go out because she was still afraid. But he couldn't. She is a woman, and also a daughter-in-law. Like it or not, Nana stayed. Hardo's mother's body was laid on a shroud that had been measured and arranged in such a way. It was getting late. Even evening prayers have long passed. The atmosphere became increasingly tense. The Kedasi birds and owls seemed to be calling from the branches of the trees. The cold air felt bone-chilling, because the windows and doors were opened wide. Nana several times rubbed the back of her neck, which had goosebumps. Several elderly women began the process of burial. The smell of camphor was so strong, it made Nana spontaneously cover her nose. His head felt like he was spinning with dizziness. This time the burial process went normally, there were no odd things like during the bath. After everything was finished, Hardo and the others entered. They sat around the body of Hardo's mother who had been shrouded like a pocong. Please kiss Miss Danya one last time, said one of the elderly women. Of Hardo's 6 siblings, no one came closer. Likewise with Hardo, Nana and Hardo's father. Everyone looked scared, because for a long time no one wanted to come closer. Finally Hardo's mother's face was completely covered. Shall we pray now, Har? Asked the village head. Hardo nodded. For some reason, his mother's body remained in the house for a long time. The atmosphere became increasingly tense and scary. Strange things emerged. It was already 9 o'clock in the evening. All men who will take part in the Fardu Kifaya prayer prepare to perform ablution in turn. Hardo's mother's body, which at that time was lying in an unopened coffin, was left as it was while they prepared. Nana chose to sit on the terrace of the house. She deliberately did not gather with other mothers in the kitchen. Apart from feeling strange, Nana was also afraid. At least being outside isn't as scary as being inside. Hardo, Bonnie, Agung and Ahmad have finished their ablutions. They were the first 4 people to wait on the terrace of the house with Nana. Well, you should just go inside. It's late. Don't sit outside like this. Agung scolded. I'll just be here, sis. I'm hot, said Nana, forced to lie. Agung no longer insisted. Meanwhile, Hardo chose to sit next to Nana while waiting for the others to arrive. Hey, what about Reina? Is she okay if she's left behind? Asked Hardo, just remembering about his little daughter. It's better that way, Moss. Reina is safe with Sis Ayu, Sis Lena and Sis Rima. This is your death, Moss. It's not good to invite a baby like Reina, said Nana with reason. Even though Nana deliberately killed her little daughter, she was afraid that something would happen to her little daughter. He also had no intention of coming at first. But when she remembered her status as a daughter-in-law, like it or not, Nana had to come accompanied by her 2 siblings. "Have you all gathered?" asked Hardo's oldest brother. "Yes, sir," answered the others in unison. "You wait here, I'll go in first," said Hardo, gently stroking the top of Nana's head. As soon as Hardo stepped in, he immediately stumbled backwards and fell backwards. His eyes bulged and his body trembled. Seeing Hardo like that, everyone immediately ran to help Hardo. "Allahu Akbar!" everyone shouted. Inside the house, precisely near Hardo's mother's coffin, a pocong figure stands upright with its feet not touching the floor. Her eyes bright red. Mrs. Danya rose before she could be buried and buried. Nana was curious about what people saw. Rush into the crowd. Hardo was still sitting on the terrace of the house with his chest heaving and rising erratically. His eyes didn't blink at all. Mother," Hardo muttered, his voice faltering. When Nana arrived at the front, her steps receded backwards. His breath seemed to have stopped when he saw the unreason.